Yeah, this little guy in here. I've never trusted him with any other fish, but I want to get a much larger tank. I got this divider here. I'm going to test it out, and if it works out, I'm going to upgrade to 120 gallon or 160 gallon, I don't know, much larger than this one. So I'm trying to acclimate him to the water before I put him in, and let's just pray he doesn't die. I have to be honest, guys, I'm really scared. Well, here goes. What do you think, bud? You can handle it? Well, I got him in. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I have a feeling that it's not gonna work. I have a feeling within a half hour I'm gonna be transferring him back into his other tank. I hope this is gonna work out okay. He's breathing a little bit heavier than normal. Yes, this is a bit small, but this is just a test. So remember, this is not permanent. You okay, buddy? I know this is just a little bit small, but get used to the water, honey. This guy, he's interested. This is just a test. I'll put you in the other tank. Oh, I can't tell. I can tell that his lips, like he looks like he's sucking for air more, but I did the water quality check with this kit down here, and everything was great, and it wasn't too much off from the tank this guy came from. Plus the heat was okay, but he still looks like he's panting, like gasping a little bit. This guy's right interested. He's fine. I'm gonna keep an eye on this for a little while, and I'll give an update in a bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of this in. I don't know what to do. This is the first time I've done anything like this, so I don't know. Wish me luck. Oh, I don't know how long to wait. He seems unhappy. Yeah, the temperature says 82, right? But that's not actually what it is. Here's my temperature gun here. It's 79. I don't know why that is, but I had to adjust that. Oh, you see that? Yeah, that's just 82. I'm really scared for this little guy. I brought him these. Before I switched him over, I put him in the bucket, almost, just a little under half full of his water. And then I came to this tank and I grabbed 2 cupfuls big cupfuls of that, and I poured it in with him. And I left him for about 5-10 minutes. And then I didn't want the temperature to change too much, so I came and grabbed another 2 cups and left him in there for another, like, less than 10 minutes. I didn't want the water temperature to go down too much. But he seemed fine in the bucket with the mixture of water. And then I poured him in here with all his water, and now he's got his plant that's got his own bacteria on it, which I'm hoping will help. I'm stressed out. He acts like this after I do water changes also, but he's not even interested. Like, this guy's interested in what's happening. I'm really hoping this will work out, because if it does, I'm going to get a 160-gallon tank, which my stand that's sitting on should hold fine, and put a divider, because having 2 tanks, like, that's just, it's a little bit too much, you know. But it's this guy. This guy I tried to feed live food. He eats worms and bug bites, but he won't eat live fish. So I have a feeling that he wouldn't hurt this one, but it's this one that he don't care how big he is, he'll try to kill. This is the fish that's like the most important to me. You know, after he murdered my green terror, and I've gone through convicts and guppies and all different types of, I'm sorry, I can't even, you know, my thoughts. I'm so concerned about how he is. He seems to be calming down a little bit. Still trying to hide, but he's not gasping as much as he was. Like, I had this guy over 4 years, and if I was to, you know, have to choose between which fish I was going to keep, I would get rid of this one and keep this guy, because I've had him so long and all the trouble I've gone through with him. I just hope I haven't made a huge mistake. I don't like that he's hiding. Sometimes helps if you turn the lights off. So I turned the light off, and it seems to be helping already. There we are. It's not gasping as much. Sorry about the glare. Yes, I know this tank is not big enough, but if this works out, with them being in the same tank and not spazzing out, I'm going to sell my other 2 tanks and buy a bigger one. He seems better with the light turned down. Yeah, well, I turned the light back on. He's not panting as much. And now they seem interested in each other. I got this open here. This guy's a jumper, so I'll have to make sure he doesn't jump out. Some things are going a little better now. I don't think I could ever have them together. Like, this guy's uncomfortable now, but once he's comfortable, I know he's gonna turn crazy aggressive. Because even, like, if the dog or cat goes near his tank, he's like fighting at the glass. He's still like gasping a little bit, but let's do another temperature check. You can't see that. I'll focus on that. This is 82. And that's where the suction cup getting the temperature is from. So we'll check here. This is 79, 78. Not happy with that. I want it to be at least 80. 79 on this side, 78. I'm going to have to adjust that a little bit. I want it at least 80. They're both comfortable at 80. I do have a canister filter that I was going to use for this tank, just for this guy. But he was way too outgrown for the tank that he was in. It was a 40 gallon and he was way too big for it. And I wanted to cycle it quick, so I'm using his Alpha Clear 70 and then a Tidal 75 on this tank. Because they both had the bacteria needed already. So instead of waiting a month, I only had to wait like a week and a half for this tank to be ready. So if this works out and I get a bigger tank, even though the area seemed kind of small, they're in like, it's almost like 30 gallon each that they're both in. That should be fine for a couple weeks until I can get a bigger tank set up for them. That's if this works out. Oh, this guy keeps going to this over. I got one of these things here that sucks up the stuff from the bottom, so you don't have to clean the gravel as much. He's definitely a lot happier. I'm worried about him though. Like, this plant is fine for this guy, but like this heater that I got, I had to get a heater that he couldn't shatter, and the suction cups had to be strong enough because he would ram it right off the glass. He can't have really anything in his tank, otherwise he'll hurt himself.